It seems like the troublemakers here in South Africa has found a new target which they focus on now. And this target is targeting schools and school children in order to incite terror in the hearts of the people here.
And by the way, what we are going to do as the SACP and YCL, we are going to come up with a campaign to come and render this school ungovernable and then also to close this institution.
The latest such example is an example here in the town of Stilfontein, where there were violent protests at the high school. What were the reason for these protests? Well, you guessed it, apparent racism. The mainstream media has been very silent on this matter, and the only report I could find was a small piece by Jacaranda FM. But talking to some of the locals in Stilfontein by phone, I found this to be the story. Apparently these people are angry because of the racism of the headmaster. What is this proof of this apparent racism by the headmaster, you may ask? Well, according to the protesters, the proof of the racism of the headmaster is the fact that all of the white kids has passed matric while most of the black kids failed matric. Now, this is more than laughable to anyone who listens and follows this. I can't see how anyone with an IQ of more than 67 can believe such idiotic stories. Well, if you are angry at the fact that black kids are failing matric while white kids are passing, stop blaming it on everybody else and stop trying to remove the headmaster at a school for this being the case. It is obvious to all of us that a child's marks in school depend much more on what is happening at home than what is happening at school. A culture needs to be instilled on that kid of doing his work and working hard in order to obtain that marks, and also a culture for him sitting at home and doing his part to get those good marks. So rather than trying to terrorize the school children for your own politics and trying to make a person lose his job, maybe, why don't you try upliftment of your own communities? This will inevitably help the marks in matric of the children that were failing. This is very obvious to anyone. And I can't see why on earth this isn't obvious to you who protest there. Start at home. Do upliftment. Help your own kids. Help them to learn when they are at home. Provide an environment for them in which they can study. I don't know even why people need to say these things, and it's completely ridiculous that there are people out there who would rather go and burn and destroy the school than to look for solutions in their own communities to help their own people to succeed in life. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye and God bless you.